Hello, everybody. How is everybody this week? It is Thursday night. Yeah, almost the weekend. How is everybody? Hey, Mutt Nuts. Hello, Sherry. Bubbles Crafty Corner. Hey, Sweet Jeanette. Hey, Sherry. Joe. Hey, Joe. Hey, Rose. Oh. Oh, sorry, I got a notification on my phone. Sorry. Lots of fun things tonight, though. We got lots of fun things tonight. First, I'm going to get a drink of coffee. I just made a fresh cup. Nice and hot. Very hot. Complain about it being cold, and now I'm complaining about it being hot. Anyway, my hair's still a little bit damp. How is everybody, though? How is everyone? Hey, Rose. Hey, Morgana. Hello. So first of all, I want to say thanks to everybody that reached out to me and sent me thoughts and prayers for our Pepper. So Pepper, I don't know if a lot of you knew Pepper. We've had Pepper, she's our, now, not to be confused with Poppy. We have two dogs, okay? Poppy is the one you guys see all the time, my black Boston Terrier, okay? Pepper is our white rat terrier that we've had for 16 years. And she, the last several years has been like blind and deaf. And for the last, I would say probably year-ish, we've kept her like pretty much crated because just for her own safety reasons. And we had started noticing her doing some strange things, right? And I had talked to a couple of people. Beth from Shine Like a Diamond, she's got a lot of like education and a lot of knowledge about dogs. And so I talked to her about it, and I talked to one or two other people. But Pepper was doing this thing where she would spin in circles nonstop. And I don't mean like walk in like wide open circles, like around and around and around. I mean, she would like literally stand in one spot and just spin. And she would do it really fast sometimes. And like when she would stop, she wouldn't like, stumble like we do when we spin in circles. So, she'd been doing this for a really long time. And, finally I just took her, because what I had read online was that that usually occurs in dogs who have dementia. It's the vet that she saw says it was called something like cognitive brain something or other. And it usually occurs in elderly dogs who have had like strokes. And usually there's like brain lesions and stuff. So, so anyway, we ended up, when I made the appointment, I told them that I wanted that, they were like, so what's going on with Pepper, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, she's 16 years old. Most rat terriers live to like 15 to 17-ish years. And so I, just like, I'm going to want to bring her in for like a quality of life assessment, right? And that's what we did. And I knew, fully intending, knowing that when I got there, I may not be bringing her back home. And that's what happened. So after a long discussion with the vet and him, he checked her out from head to tail and toes. Listened to everything, looked at everything, watched her behavior. He watched her spin. She spins nonstop. And the only time she's not spinning is when she's sleeping. And she sleeps a lot. And he said that that's why she sleeps a lot, because she uses a lot of energy. And the sad thing about it is that because she's blind and she stays in her crate it's a big crate. We have a big crate for her, and she's a small dog. So she's got plenty of room in there, but still she would spin in such tight circles so fast that she would like clang, 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 bang her nose like on the outer side of the crate. So anyway, that's kind of what all was going on. And so I ended up, and I talked to Dale, which he already knew. He said his goodbyes before, I took her, just in case. And so we ended up letting her go. And so I'm okay. That day I was super duper sad. And felt guilty. I think everybody that has to make that decision has like a little bit of guilt. But yeah, it was tough. And I'm telling you, it wasn't even a handful of hours later. I'm sitting here at the house. I actually had gone to sleep. When I got home, I was like, I'm going to lay down and just take a nap, just because I'm one of those that when I get like very depressed or sad, I'm like, let me just go to sleep. So I laid down and was taking a little nap before Dale had to go to work. And he was just outside piddling around and, taking care of her, because it was the next day. I'm thinking, yeah, it was the next day. Or maybe it wasn't. I can't remember now. But anyway, I had woken up and Dale had came in the house with this big, large, massive bouquet of flowers. And I was like, what in the world? Like, where did those come from? And I opened the card and read it. And I had made a post on Instagram and on my YouTube community tab and about Pepper. But anyway, it was just a few hours later, Dale comes in with that bouquet of flowers, and I'm like, what in the world? And I opened the card that was sent with the flowers, and it was from Joanna in our community. You guys know Joanna. Oh my God, it was the sweetest. I brought them so you guys could see them. I did post a picture of them on Instagram, but look at these. They're so pretty. Isn't this pretty? It's beautiful. There's pink roses in here and some lilies, and that looks like carnations. And they're beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And this bow is black and white. I'm assuming that Joanna, because Pepper was mostly white with some black markings, and also there are 16 roses, which Joanna had said it was one rose for each year that we got to spend with Pepper because she was 16 years old. So sweet. So thank you again, Joanna. It just blew my mind. And I love flowers. It's going to make me sad when they go. Like I wish that they would stay looking like that all the time, but definitely brightened my day. So I don't know if Joanna's here, but if you catch the replay, Joanna, thank you again. That was super sweet. I love them. Very thoughtful. And then that same day, we got a card from the vet's office, and it was a sweet little, it says, pets leave paw prints in our hearts, And when I opened it up, it says, "Our pets leave imprints or paw prints on our hearts that we can never forget. Our most heartfelt condolences for your loss." And then each of the staff like signed, and then the vet that we saw made this big long note. It was super sweet. And inside the card was this little, it says "Gone but never forgotten." It's a little piece of paper. And inside the paper is some like wildflower seeds. So you're supposed to like plant this next to where your pepper's like final resting place, which is out in our wood line next to another one of our beloved pets. But you guys, they also sent, this is so sweet. They sent paw and nose prints of Peppers. So here's her little nose print. Oh my God, it kills me. It makes me want to cry. There's her sweet little paw print or nose print. Isn't that sweet? Ah. And then her little paw prints. She's got there. That's the back of it. I haven't opened this, but let me grab them. So here's her nose print. God, it's so sweet. And then I got 3 paw prints. Here's one. And then here's one. And then this one. Sweet. That nose gets me. That nose, it gets me. But I'll find something sweet to do with these little nose and paw prints. And the flowers, the flower seeds. Thank you, everybody. Christopher Colassa, hey, honey. He says, yes, I got those seeds from my vets, too. When my doggy babies left me. Very nice thing to do. Also have the paw print in a mold. I got a print and paw mold of my kitty. Cute. Our vet put a little of our dog's fur in a little glass tube for us to keep. It was so special. That's sweet, Morgana. It was just very, very thoughtful. Very thoughtful. God, that nose print, man. Oh, it gets me. I'm like trembling. Oh, Joanna, hey, honey. I was just showing them flowers that you sent. See, Joanna, look. They're so beautiful. Look how pretty. Look how pretty, Joanna. And I was telling them how you had put one rose for all the 16 years, so there's 16 roses in here. And also, I don't know if you did this on purpose, but this black and white bow, because Pepper was white and black. So I'm going to have to keep the bow, and I will keep and press the flowers and do something special. Thank you, Shay. I appreciate it, honey. They did make me smile, Joanna, for sure. Sorry for the comments I've missed. It's hard to concentrate on what you want to say and read the chat too. Let me scroll up though and see if I missed very much. Good idea, Sherry, about the pressing the flowers in a book. She is sweet, Karen. Morgana, I've had to do it twice too. The other time was several years ago with, we had a little bitty, teeny tiny toy poodle, and her name was Sassy. Her real name was Sassafras, but we called her Sassy for short. And I had to put her down because I woke up one morning. Like I said, this was years ago. Eli was a baby, and she was like yelping like nonstop. But she was laying down on her side, and didn't know what was going on. And I rushed her to the emergency room, and she was having like one stroke after the next, just one right after the next. And I was like, no, we gotta, no, just, so I made that call then, and that was rough too. But our other dog, Izzy, our boxer, she passed away not long before we got Poppy, and she passed away from kidney failure. So I'm telling you, losing them is rough stuff. You did request the bow. So sweet, Joanna. Gosh. Hey, Lee. How are you? I did miss you. I just saw a video on how you can put a fresh flower in resin. Ooh, I need to do that, Sherry. I wanted to do that with another flower that I had a few months ago, and I missed the opportunity. I didn't get to do it quick enough. So I should do that. When they cremated my dachshund a few years ago, sent me a paw-shaped seeds that were flowered. Yeah, Stephanie, that's what I got here too. See, I got one of these. It's got flower, like wildflower seeds in it. So sweet. Joe says, I want my baby to pass away in her sleep so I don't have to make that difficult decision. Yeah. With Izzy, we didn't make the decision because the vet told me at the time when we took Izzy, our boxer, she didn't have, didn't seem like she was having any pain. She was just struggling with eating, and she was losing a lot of weight really fast. And we were being selfish. We didn't want to say bye. I wanted to like do some things to try to make her better, and I was doing things like making homemade dog food and using supplements and things to try to like restart her kidney function. And it didn't work. And I think she lived for about a week or a week and a half after her vet visit, and she passed away here at home, and it was very, very sad. Morgana says it's torture every time. That's why I haven't gotten another dog yet. It takes a piece out of my, I know it takes a piece out every single time. It's a sting straight to the heart. Our dogs are heart thieves. They sure are, Joanna. How is Beth doing? Beth is doing okay as far as I know. I haven't talked to her recently. Like super recent. So it's been a few days, I think, since I talked to her, and she was doing okay. Cynthia said my loss of Jasper died in 2017, and I'm still not over it. Cynthia, I did that with Izzy, the boxer that we had. When she passed away, I grieved so hard for her. But I think it was because it just kind of came out of the blue. But with Pepper, the one that just passed, she's like, I've known it was coming. We've been waiting. Like, I've literally, me and Dale have said for the last few months, like, I fully expected one day to wake up and her just not be here anymore, and that didn't happen. So, and she had been incontinent and was like, so I had to keep her diapered all the time. And it was just, so I think because it wasn't a shock to me about Pepper, it was easier than it was with Izzy, but it's still not easy. I mean, still today, it's been a few days, and still today, I like look down the hallway where her crate is. I could see her from my like diamond painting tape desk, my table. And I would like look down the hallway to like check on her, make sure she was okay. If I was diamond painting, and like she'd wiggle out of her diaper sometimes and make a mess. So I would like constantly look down the hallway when I'm be diamond painting or working and look to make sure her diaper was still on. And so I'm still constantly like checking, and then the whole crate is gone now. And it's like, oh, stop it. And I'm always just looking for her. Very hard when that happens, but I can't live without fur babies. I need them. I know, Christopher. I know. Joanna says, I call it, oh, wait, where'd that go? I call it paying the bill for all the love we give. We have to help them to not suffer. Yeah. Sherry said, when I had to put my boy down, we gave him his favorite foods. He had blood cancer. That was at the beginning of the thing around the world. Ugh. So awful. But honestly, what a lucky dog. You could not wish for a better dog, Mommy. Thank you, Joanne. I appreciate that. I love my doggos. I love my doggos. Cynthia said, yeah, Jasper was in surgery repairing a rip to his bladder, and they called me and told me he died. Oh, my God. Oh, Lee said, speaking of not seeing someone in a bit, I haven't seen Gail on in a bit. Is everything okay there? I don't know. Who's Gail? I don't know who Gail is, Lee. Brenda says, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be selfish, but I just lost my Riley. I'm just so sorry. I can't stay. I love you. It's never easy. Thank you, Brenda. I'm sorry that you just lost one too. Suzanne, she's in the process of sending them. She's had a lot of personal things going on that I can't talk about here personally. But I know I've talked to her, and she's got everything packaged up and on the way to the post office with them. So, but yeah. Morgana says, so sorry, Brenda. Hugs and prayers to you. Definitely sorry, Brenda. Okay. Oh, hey, I see your name all the time in my shop. And I always, is it pronounced sign or scene or how do I pronounce your name? She says, excited about the new scents. Yeah, I've gotten several orders from you, and thank you. I just don't know how to pronounce your name, and I write it all the time when I write the thank you note, and I'm like, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Thank you, Jenny, Morgana, and all of those who have shown me love and kindness. Diamond Queen says, Lee, are you talking about Gail, who has a son who has cancer? Not sure if it's the same person. Yeah, I don't know who Gail is. And Diamond Queen, I don't know who that is either. Is that GB Maltese? If that's the case, I didn't even know that was going on, and I hate that. Is it Signy? Signy. Please let me know that I'm saying it right. Signy. Beautiful. Grace will be back. She needs a moment. Absolutely, Joanna. And I understand, Suzanne, that it's been a little bit, but she literally has had so much personal things going on. And she's okay, personally. Don't anybody think that something's wrong. There's nothing wrong. She just got things happening, and she'll tell you when she's ready to. But if I know anything about Grace, it's that Grace is a woman of her word. So do not worry or fret that your paintings will not be there, because they will be there. She's already got them packaged up. So I know you've been patient. Just continue to be a little bit more patient. Okay. Caden, what did Caden say? I lost one of my friends on Easter. I think it. Oh my gosh, Caden. So much bad news. So much bad news. Lisa, brain dead tonight. You know, your Aussie wife. Oh, okay, Grace. Grace is who you're talking about. Gracie. Grace. Yeah. She's like I said, well, just she's got a lot of stuff happening coming up, and but like I said, all good things. All good things. I would love to tell you more. I just can't. So ay. Signy, it says, yes, I said it right. Yay. Diamond Queen said her name is Gail and her son is Jesse. Okay, so I'm wondering if that's Gail. No, her name isn't Gail either. The one from GB Maltese. Her name is also Grace. I don't know who Gail is. There's a lot of Gails in the community, but I don't know which one that is. Yes, Grace. Duh, my bad. No worries. No worries. Sparkling Diamond says, I lost my little diamond painting buddy Nova in February, but little Miss Rory joined the zoo on Friday just in time for Easter. Beautiful. That's gorgeous. Love it. That's pretty awesome. And welcome to the new little zoo baby. Lisa's sorry, topping from phone with fat fingers. No worries, Lee. No worries. Hey, Rosalind. How are you? My ear's itching. Sherry says, I'm so sorry, Caden. I saw your post a couple days ago. I didn't see that. I'm doing okay, Rosalind. Just kind of, taking it easy. Lee, if it's Gail, I'm thinking last I heard her son is now home and her son is in hospice. Yeah, okay. So So Gail and Grace are not are not the same people. Rosalind says, I'm good. Just woke up from a little nappy nap. Ooh, I love naps. However, my naps tend to be long naps. I like long naps. And I cannot lie. It's okay, Queen. I typed the wrong name. Oh. Gail P.I. Ready for this week to be over. Monday was rough with a shooting that happened in Louisville. Yep. In a bank. Daughter was doing a rotation at one of the hospitals a few blocks away. Gosh. They put them on lockdown for hours. So, Morgana, I heard that shooting was in a bank, like a national bank or something. I might be wrong about that. But I heard it was a worker that went in there and did that, or an ex-worker. I'm not sure. I haven't really paid much attention to the news, to be honest. Went to the movies. Oh, did you, Rosalind? Was it good? Sorry, I think I inhaled that coffee a little down the wrong pipe. I went to the movies to see Super Mario Brothers with my hubby, my son, and my great niece. Ooh. Was going to be X. Mary Lou, I don't know what you mean. Sherry, I take my coffee with sweet creamer. I use the zero sugar, but this, however, is caramel cappuccino. I use the Great Value brand from Walmart, and they come in a little brown box, and it's got like 12 K-cups in it, and it's caramel cappuccino. Oh my God, it's so good. I'm addicted to it. But when I drink coffee, I use zero sugar coffee creamer like French vanilla, or I love peppermint mocha. Our hospitals are dropping the mask mandate. It's nice to see people. Ooh, nice, Joanna. Wait a minute. What happened? I did something to oh my word. Wow. I went to on my mouse, I accidentally did the Zoom thing with my laptop mouse, and it made the chat huge. I fixed it though. That made me nervous. Yeah, the movie was good. Good deal. Good deal. Lisa's happening way too often, and yes, the employee knew he was getting fired. Oh, okay. They were going to fire him, and he found out. Wow. Employee. Then there was a separate shooting a few blocks away from that outside the college. I didn't hear about that one at all, Morgana. It was an ex-employee found out he was going to be fired. Signey says, for some reason, I still don't like most coffee. Red Bull for me. I didn't used to like coffee. I always loved the smell of it, but I never liked it. And finally, I don't know. I got addicted to those mocha fraps from McDonald's. And then from there, I just started drinking coffee. And I learned now I love it. The caramel cap is really yummy, yummy. Muttnut says, Joanna, any word if they got the person or persons that did that shooting at the mall up there in Delaware? Rain says, the zero sugar coffee creamer is like adding water to my coffee. Yeah. I had to get used to it. And the reason is because I drink a lot of coffee, and that's a lot of calories. It's still a lot of calories with the zero sugar, but it's a lot less than it was, I guess. The cop that was shot at the bank was just out of the academy 2 weeks. Throw a prayer. He was shot in the head. Wow. That's awesome. Cynthia, thank you. One way to chase away the blues is some retail therapy. Shop on Jenny's Etsy. Thank you. Yes, let's get out of the boo-hooies. Ooh, Rain says having you on my TV is so much better. Oh my God. I can't stand watching my channel on the TV. It makes me feel really weird. Hey, April. Never late, honey. Never late. Okay. All right. So we got the sad pepper news out of the way. Let's move on to happy and bright things. Do you guys want to see a couple of unboxings? We're going to talk about the SAMPLE-Palooza for the Oh Snap Dots. If you guys saw my post in my story on Instagram or on my YouTube community tab, there's going to be a SAMPLE-Palooza tonight, and I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. But let's do a couple of unboxings first. April says, hey, Morgana Banana. Okay, it's Dragonfly time at Jenny's Etsy. I'm on a 42-inch TV. Wow. God. You want to count how many nose hairs I have? I'm kidding. Okay. So I have a couple of unboxings I'm really excited about. Let's get the big one out of the way. I got this big bad boy from DP with Sparklers. Still waiting to see if you got the link you asked for. Lee, honey, I have not paid a lick of attention to my email this week. I'm sorry, I haven't. But I will. Thank you for the reminder. And please remind me next week if I don't look again. I'm very much can't walk and chew gum. And so when I have stuff going on, I don't know. I tend to just head down and focus on one thing, and I haven't done. I don't even know if I've looked at my emails this week. 79 nose hairs, huh, Christopher? No, that's okay, Lee. I can find it. I can find the email. I use when I do need to find an email, I just use the search function on my in my Gmail. You're on a 4K 75-inch TV and can't see nose hairs, so no worries. Well, then Christopher lied. Either he lied or you're lying, Rain. One or the other. Cynthia said, me too, Jenny. I just unplug. Yeah. Yeah, 79 nose hairs, Morgana, according to Christopher. So this comes from DP with Sparklers. She did a big launch last Friday night, and there was something that she launched that I had to get my little grubby hands on. Could not help it. So a couple months back, I had been looking on Amazon forever and ever and ever, like always looking on Amazon for, okay, the big fat, the big fat Tic Tac containers. Well, I kept getting a bunch of those. Like I would order them and then I would put them in my zippered containers, but I didn't have the styrofoam, right? That would fit the little square containers. And so they would end up getting toppled over in my whatever, in my little zipper suitcase containers. And it was annoying the crap out of me. And so I went on to AliExpress and I ordered one of these that has the square styrofoam cutouts. You guys, no, did not. I paid for it and everything. However, they didn't refund my money, but I got an email like saying it had shipped. And then literally the next day, and this was, like I said, a couple of months ago. The next day I got an email saying that my order was canceled and that the item was returned to the sender. And I was so mad. I ordered 2 sets of them. Hey, T-Maw. Yeah, speak of the devil. I see Christopher said angel. Oh, yay, T-Maw. I'm glad your son's there. Yay. Hey, Stacy. La, 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 la. Hi, Elle. Just love the new Chat and Chill title. I've named it that for, I don't know, a few weeks now. I was thinking like Netflix and chill, but Chat and Chill, you know. So anyway, I got my package from T-Maw. So T-Maw came out with, like I said, last Friday night on her live stream, she showed new sets of like sparkly things, right? And then she showed, let's see, throw the trash in the floor. I got a message from T-Maw. Ooh, wow. pretty. So I got this. My invoice has a little note on it. It says, hey lady, wanted to slip you in a little goodie. Tell me what you think of the Starbursts. Love you, Tima. So she sent me a little pack of these new Starbursts. And these are Metallic Nova. And these are pretty. Look, you guys. Look at these. Look how pretty these are. Oh my goodness, these are pretty. I don't have a tray to shake them out in so you can see them. But I wish you guys could see these. Hold on, let me pull my screen down a little bit. So hopefully that will help. Can you see them okay? They're really pretty. I want to put them in a tray. Hold on, let me go get a tray. I'll be right back. I will BRB. Let me set this down and go get a tray, and I will be right back. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry that took me a minute. I had to find a tray that was light enough in color, and the only light tray that I have is this one from Bella Art de Nicole. All of my other, like my Muni Made trays and stuff, are darker in color. And I didn't know if these would show up, but look. Oh, yeah, right, as Gollum would say, my precious. My precious. Okay, so let's shake these out. Oh my goodness. I'm hoping you guys can see these. Can you see those? Oh my goodness, they're so pretty. They have a lot of color in them. They're like gold, but you see like green and purple. Super pretty, and they're big. And I think, Timo, you might have to like remind us. Does this fill 4 spots? Does one of these Starbursts fill 4 spots? And Karen wants to know if they're glass, because these are big. These are like large. They're not regular size diamonds, right? And they're starburst shaped. They've got like a little cutout starburst on the top instead of like facets. Very neat, nice. I was trying to say nice and neat at the same time. I like them a lot. I can't wait to try them, actually. Hold on, I'm trying to get them out of this tray. Okay. Very nice. Yes, ma'am, 4 spots, not glass. Okay, so Karen, they're not glass. I didn't think that they looked like glass. They look like resin or acrylic. Not sure. Okay. And then, because AliExpress was rude and canceled my order, I still couldn't find them on Amazon. And I literally have looked like every day on Amazon for those. Okay. And then last Friday, Tmall went live And she had like posted a picture on Instagram or something, and it showed these, and I was like, no way. So as soon as somebody posted that the link was live, I was like, okay, I'm going. So I think they were all butterflies, but they have different colored bindings, and the binding I picked was purple. And yay! It's got the little flappy flap inside here to put things. It's got some round labels. I like to put like my pins and glue dots and stuff in here while I'm diamond painting. But look, yay! And it's got 50 something. I think there's like 52 or 54 in here. And literally, they're the big square Tic Tacs. And I'm just tickled because now I can like, I can breathe now that I finally got one. Jenny, we'd be twinning. I have the same exact one in the same exact color. I like purple too. Okay, let me put this up here. Can't wait to use that one. And you guys, here's the sad thing. So the other day, it's been a little bit, I had kitted up. I posted the video of my kitting up of that flower or bunny in the flower pot. 54 big square containers, yeah. And I didn't know. Oh, somebody said something about Art Dot has them. I didn't know that. I haven't found them on Amazon. I can't find anything on Amazon. The only ones I can find on Amazon are the round bottles, and I wanted the square Tic Tac containers, the big ones. So thank you, T-Mall. Finally. But the other day, I was kitting up the flower in the bunny pot, or bunny in the flower pot. Sorry. Let me get a swig of coffee. And when I went to kit it up, I was thinking to myself, you know, Jolie hasn't messed with my diamond painting stuff in a long time. Like, she would get up there and like, she loves my little Harbor Freight containers, the little square Harbor Freight containers. She likes to play with them. She wants to like go around the house and put her little bitty trinkets in them, right? She loves these containers. So, but because she hadn't messed with my stuff in so long, for a long time, I was using other containers, like those suitcases that I can zip up. Because if it's outside, it's out of mine. She might not mess with it. And I was using the pill bottle round screw top lids containers and the big fat Tic Tac containers. But like I said, I didn't have the square styrofoam thing for them to fit in. So I would just kind of stick them all in a thing, and then they would end up getting strewn all over the place inside the container. But I was like, okay, she's not touched these in forever. So let me kit this bunny in the flower pot up in Harbor Freight, right? Because I hadn't used them and I've missed Harbor Freight. And sure enough, I was in here working one night in the bedroom, and my diamond painting stuff is in there in our living room. And I was like, walked in there, and she had emptied out 16 Harbor Freight containers of drills. Drills were all over my desk, all over my chair, all over the floor. They were everywhere. And I was like, oh my God. So I didn't even pick them up right away. I was so upset that I had to just turn around and walk out of the room. I walked out of the room and just woosah, you know, the woosah. Did that a few times, just chilled out. And then finally, I went in there with the broom and the dustpan, and I wasn't even going to try. I mean, because half of them were in the floor. I have dogs. There's dog hair in my floor. I don't want dog hair mixed with dirt and dust and all my drills. So I was like, okay, forget it. So I went through what stash I do have of leftover drills and picked out a few of the DMCs that I needed to replace. And then I emailed DAC to make a claim on my oops insurance, sent them pictures of the spill, explained what happened, and they sent me the drills that I needed. They're actually out there in my mailbox right now. So, I've got umpteen. I saw Christopher said, well, have you got her own set of Harbor Freights? So, I'll probably not be able to use Harbor Freights until I know she won't touch them. I can't blame her. Their drills are pretty, right? She's a girl. They're sparkly and shiny and pretty. I wanted to, Joanna. Right, Elle? Grounded for life. I know, Lee. Suzanne says, I can only find the butterfly ones with the round containers. What is the name of the one with the large Tic Tac containers? If I have a moderator, could you please put T-Maw's link in my chat? T-Maw's website, Suzanne, is dpwithsparklers.com. She's here in the States. I don't know what the shipping would cost. Because I know that you're in Australia, if I'm not mistaken. But it's an option for you if you want to order them, or you could, I've not been able to find them on Amazon, but I just call them the large Tic Tac containers. Get a lock on that door. There is no lock on that door, Joanna, because my diamond painting room is in my living room. That's where and she's, has access to the living room. I can't lock her out of the living room. So, thank you, Cynthia. It wasn't Art Dot, it's Standard Direct. See, I couldn't find them there either, Cynthia. I could find the containers. I can find the actual containers, the Tic Tac containers, but they don't have what I needed. I've got plenty suitcases too. I've got 5 or 6 suitcase sets, right? But none of them they're all for the round containers. And I can buy these Tic Tac containers on Amazon, just these, like a set of 30 something. But they don't come with the square insert styrofoam for these to sit inside of. I've not been able to find them. So, Cynthia, do you mean the whole suitcase and everything, or the suitcase and the styrofoam? Yeah, that's what I needed, is the styrofoam part, because I didn't have a square styrofoam. Fingerprint lock on the drill containers. They do need to make a case that is like face recognition only. That would be flipping cool. Somebody do that. Somebody get on that right now. Who in the chat right now is technically savvy enough to make a diamond painting storage container that, yeah, Lee, I know, but I need me personally, I need something that zips up. Because if I have a drawer out on my desk, that's just going to be enticing for Jolie. But if I have it zipped up in a suitcase like that, I can easily put it in my drawer. She'll leave the diamond painting itself alone, but she won't leave my drills alone. And so I can easily zip this up and then like put it in my little drawer in my desk, because my drawers are childproof locked. Yeah, okay, Cynthia, yeah. I bought several of those too because I like the containers, but I just needed something to put them in. That was handier, more user-friendly, I guess. Hi, Emma. Yeah, Lee, I know, right? I would love the stackable drawers. I would love those and leave them set on my desk all the time. Or like Grace, she has a cute little setup with like a nail polish rack that's got little like steps to it. And she just sets her little containers on there and it's perfect. But I can't do that either because she won't leave my stuff alone. Cynthia's like, just save all the hassle and buy them from Tmall. Oh my goodness. And the shipping wasn't as bad as I thought. Tmall. Shipping wasn't as bad as I thought it would be on that case. So that was good. All right. The next thing that I'm going to open up from DP with Sparklers is, no, not from DP with Sparklers. Sorry. This one is from Crafts with Crashly. So I've been hearing all this jazz about her release papers, and I hadn't bought any yet. I wanted an option for outside. Yeah, I know, Cynthia. That's true. I wish they could too. I know you can get them on AliExpress, and everybody can shop from AliExpress. But I don't know what the deal was, why they wanted to cancel my order. So I'm like, I'm afraid of cutting this because I'm afraid I'm going to cut into something very important. I got a lovely package from Crafts with Crashly. All right, we got an invoice. Okay. And we got oh, cute. Cute. This is so funny. Sorry. This is hilarious. I can't wait for Crashly to hold on, let me read this real quick. Oh. So this is super cute. I paid for this. Maybe I used PayPal. I can't remember. My husband's name is Dale, right? You guys hear me call him Dale, but his real name is Raymond. His first name, I mean. And like everybody loves Raymond, you know. And what was I gonna say? I didn't leave a note saying that it was me. And so she sent me a little thank you card in an envelope that says Raymond on it. That's funny, but it's a thank you card. So sweet. And it says, thank you, Heart Crashly. Raymond, that's so funny. But I got a bunch of stickers. Let's see. Hold on. I got a business card. Super cute. Does everybody love Dale? I know, right? I might have to start saying that. Crap the way you like it, it says. And then there's a little QR code on the back. And it's got all their links, all their socials. We got a donut sticker. I love donut stickers. And we got a little cute, I don't know what is that. Eating some yummy foods. We got a couple more little cute stickers. We got this one, and this one. Summer. And I got, says for sneak peeks on future designs and special shop updates and promotions, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Crafts with Crashly. Join in on extra fun and crafting support with Creative Craft Addiction group on Facebook. I go live on YouTube every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Hope to see you there. Cute little note. Oh, fancy. She sent some little Crafts with Crashly branded release papers. How cute is that? Nice. All right. Now, I got 3 sets of, release papers. I got this one is the Easter, floral Easter bunnies. Ooh, these are pretty. See, look. How pretty. And they are nice and thick. These are thick. Like, they're nice. I like these. They're not as, like, flimsy as normal release papers. But look how pretty these are, you guys. Isn't that pretty? I love them. And I ordered a set of 10. So there's 10 of these. And hold on, let me open the others. And I like that they come in these envelopes. Because you can, like, when you get done using these, you can, like, put them back in this envelope. Well, hold on. I can get them back in there. I like that. I like the envelopes that they come in. And I got this one, this set. It says, if one shines, we all shine. This is a Mrs. Coffee exclusive. Cute. Got a set of 10 of those. I like these. Can't wait to use them. I got release papers on the kit that I'm working on now because I had to put my bunny in the flower pot up until my diamonds from there came from DAC. And then I got a set of these. I had to. My girl isn't here, I'm sure. I don't think she's here tonight. But Butter's best friend. So look, it's a little dolphin with little pats of butter. Because everybody knows that Randy is not a fan of dolphins, right? And so Crashly, made these in honor of You Can Call Me Butter. Super cute. So cute. So those are the ones that I got from Crashly. She's got a butt ton of different designs, you guys should go check them out. If anybody has a link to Miss Crashly in the chat, if you haven't already, please put Crashly's link up in the chat. I got a little goodie bag here too. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh, that's pretty. It's a little glittery red with stars washi tape. And then I got this little cute, I don't know, it's just like a strawberry cake. I don't know what this is, but it's a little cover minder. It's got the magnets on the bottom. It's a little, is it a flower? I can't tell what that is, but it's super cute. Cute. I think it's supposed to be like a little cake. What do you mean, Randy loves dolphins? What do you mean, Randy loves dolphins? I know, Morgana. Your cats lick the papers? What? We should send a case of them to Randy. I know, right? I have to place another Crashly order soon. My cats have licked through last order of release papers. Licked through them? What in the world? That's so funny. Thank you guys for the Crafts with Crashly links. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I can't wait to use these. I'm excited. So excited. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I wonder if Randy actually has any of them. I wonder if like anybody sent her any or something. I think it's funny. Super funny. All right. So that was my 2 unboxings. I think that was all I had to unbox. I wanted to show you the flowers from Joanna, and I wanted to show you these unboxings. That's a serious licking cat. I know, right? They like licking anything sticky, and they know the drills mean something sticky. 4 crazy cats. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. I wondered if maybe it wasn't because I know Crashly and Kerwin have cats. And I thought maybe, you know, your cats like smelled another cat. Morgana's never used release papers. Are they reusable? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. They are reusable. Absolutely. I use my release papers over and over and over and over until they start getting like not curled. Because these, I heard Crashly or somebody say that if these curl up on you, like kind of like roll up, just like lay them under something flat and they'll lay back down. But as far as being reusable, yes, 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 they are. And I just once mine start like getting like gross and like, or if I tear one on accident or something, then I'll throw them away. But yep, definitely, Morgana, you should get you some. Get you some. Oh. I'm sure she does, Joanna. I'm sure she does. Honestly. I'm pretty sure she does. All right, so you guys want to hear about the Sample-Palooza? We got 20 minutes left of this live stream. Let me go check on my Jolie Mae real quick just before I get started. She's in there playing and watching TV. Poppy is in there with her. So, Mutt Nut says, I keep my release papers under a heavy book if they start to curl up. Yep. Christopher says, I cut strips out of them. That's a cool idea. Christopher says, I use release papers as you would washi to section the diamond paintings. Well, that's cool. Right, exactly. Do you do the whole painting or just a row or 2? Christopher says, whatever your preference. So everybody's different. Like for me, I don't like covering like if I have a large, like, okay, let's just say a 50 by 70 diamond painting. If it were landscape, it wouldn't be a problem for me to lay the take the plastic off and just put release paper on because it would all be on my desk. But most of them that I do are in portrait shape, like means longer than narrower. So because part of that is going to be like overhanging, like on my lap, then I don't put release papers on all of that part. What I do is I leave, because the reason is if you do that, the release papers are going to do this, right? They're going to, if you are like rolling, then you're going to have some that are going to start pooching up, right? And that, I don't like that. So I only put release papers on the flat part. So what I do is I pull whatever's like row, if I'm working on a row, I'll pull my plastic back far enough for me to put 2 rows worth of release papers. And then I cut that plastic off along that edge of the bottom part of the release paper so that my release paper is covering the first row or 2, and then my plastic is covering everything else. Does that make sense? That's how I do it. But you just try different things and see what works. Okay, so let me go, like I said, go check on Jolie real quick, and I'll be right back before I get started on the fun stuff. And I'm back. Okay, let's see. Did I miss? Going to miss the end. My battery's dying. I'm sorry, Lee. The release paper is now being printed on thicker paper, so if you haven't tried, now is the time. Plus, she even does custom images for you as well. Nice. I didn't know that she did customs. That's super cool. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Oh, hey, only being Chris. Hey, girlfriend. Hey, I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. If you missed Chris's Instagram post, you got to follow her on Instagram. Only being Chris. She posted on Instagram today a video, like a little short reel of her. It says sunshine. No, wait. Coffee and diamond painting this morning. And she's sitting outside doing a little diamond painting and the sun's shining down. It's so pretty. Looks like a lot of fun. Hey, Cheryl Katz. Hello. But I commented and sang that song. I've got sunshine. Okay, so SAMPLE-Palooza, like I was saying on my Instagram post and my Instagram story, that we were going to have SAMPLE-Palooza tonight. So, because a couple reasons. The first reason being that with every single batch of snap dots that I make, oh, Chris, as I saw that comment, woke up and said, I gotta go see Jenny. Oh. Thank you, Cynthia. Cynthia, you and the other moderators, you guys are like always right on it. Love it. So with every single batch of snap dots that I make, I always have leftovers, like extras. That I just always have leftovers and extras from every single batch. And so I just like kept putting them back and putting them back and putting them back and putting them back. There's like not enough to, there's enough to make several samples out of it, but not enough to like make a complete, I know that sounds so weird. Like, how does that even make sense? But because my full size ones, hold on, let me show you, come in like this, like there's always 8 down and 5 across, right? So you get 40 on one sheet. Well, the way that I pour my glue dots, or my snap dots, is I have 3 rows extra. And I did that on purpose, for one, so that I would have extras in case one had like an air bubble or um something like that. And so then I would like put what do you call it? I could like move one of the extras into that spot. I know that doesn't make sense either, but I'm just trying to explain. Like, I have 3 rows left on the end of every batch that I can use for myself to test out and to replace any extras. So, um, and the 3 rows are like this, right? So I have 3, and then so here are the sample packs. But what I was saying is, sorry, I'm getting all kerbobbled. I had a bunch of them put back, like these long strips of 3 rows of glue dots. And this week, when all this stuff happened with Pepper, I was like, I just didn't have it in me to do much work, let alone try, make a new scent and test that one out and all blah, blah, blah. So I just said, well, here's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and um, have a SAMPLE-Palooza tonight. So I'm listing in the Etsy shop all these sample sizes, okay? That's what I'm going to do. That's what I decided to do. And I have like some from every single scent from the very beginning, okay? I've got 14 different scents, and we have, and just so I can show you size comparison, hold on, let me find one. So here's the full size, the cinnamon coffee cake. This is the full size of this is still, there's still some in the shop. I think there was like 7 the last I looked of these. The Easter Peeps ones are all gone. But this is a sample size compared to the full size, okay? This is a sample size, got the same labels as the original, the full size. But this one has 40 in it, and this one has 15. So you get 15, you get 3 rows of 5 glue dots in here, okay? For $3. That's what I'm going to sell the samples at, is $3. So it's a better deal to get the full size ones because you're getting more for your money. But the sample size one, this is, it just worked out that way. So, and there are a lot of people who would rather, pay $3 for a sample than $6 for a full size. So, wish I could. Allergies would have me snotting up all my canvases. That's all right, Joanna. I'm still going to work on your unscented. And I actually have something. There are a couple of scents that I'm like in the sampling of them. I'm going to list them as lightly scented because some of them, like I've said before, if I add too much oil to make them smell stronger, then that messes up the consistency of the actual glue dots and it makes them more gummy than sticky, if that makes sense. And it just doesn't work well. So, I know I've had a few people that have left like Etsy, like reviews on Etsy that have said things like they couldn't smell them or, they could barely smell it or something. And so some of them are lightly scented compared to, you know, some of the others. And there's just not really anything I can do about that. So I'll try to maybe, mention things as being lightly scented in the description or the title of certain ones if they are lighter in scent. And 2, keep in mind, one of the people that had left an Etsy review that said they couldn't hardly smell it was the fresh cut grass. Now, when I use the fresh cut grass, I can smell it. So some people have better smellers than others. I don't know. I know I've had a lot of people say that the scent is light and that they like that. Um, let me know, you guys, in the comments how you feel about the scent from those of you that have purchased. How do you feel about the scent? Do you feel like it's enough? Do you feel like it's too light? Um, Sparkling diamonds. It smells like I almost said like unicorn farts. Like you should know what unicorn farts smell like, right? Duh. It smells like cotton candy. That's what it smells like. Um, but oh, Rain says I've had the same dots in my single placer for 2 weeks. See, there you go. Like unicorn farts, right? Maybe it's Rona nose. Some can't smell anything. Yeah. My sniffer is broken because of the beer bug, but I can smell it, and it's not like I'm putting my pen up my nose either. Well, that's good. That's good. Sure thing, sparkling diamonds. It does smell like cotton candy. That's the actual scent, but I call it unicorn farts for fun. Because if unicorns did fart, that's what I would think that they would smell like. But so anyway, I do want your guys' comments and stuff. Hold on, I haven't listed them yet. I haven't listed the. Oof, hold on. Let me publish it before people. Okay. It should be live. Give it a couple minutes. There's plenty of samples. Um, but we have orange creamsicle. This one, yummy. We have lily. We have pink lemonade. This one is a lighter scent. This one is light. To me, it is. We have fresh cut grass. I like the smell of this one. Unicorn farts. We have jelly beans. That was a popular one. Cinnamon coffee cake. Now, I do still have full-size ones of this one in the shop right now, too. We have lemon heads. This one is very lightly scented. So, what was I going to say? Joanna, if you want to try this one, grab you one and see what you think, because this one is very lightly scented. Grape ape. And we have Easter peeps. And we have warm vanilla sugar. Crunch berries. Blueberry bliss. And azaleas. Okay, I'll try the lemon. I love all things lemon. Well, but like I said, that one is very lightly scented. So, hold on. I was reading. Diamond Queen had a comment. Let me see. She said, I won some unicorn farts and I can't use them. The scent is too strong and the dot, no matter how dirty I make it, it will not stay in my pen. So I went back to my glue dots. Okay, Diamond Queen, did you put it in did you put the glue dots in a new single placer tip? A new one? Because that's the trick to these is because of the oils in them and or because of the oils in whatever you used previously, that leftover residue causes these to come out. So, however, I have, Rain says I have lemon heads and pink lemonade. The scent is perfect. Waiting for my peeps and cinnamon coffee cake. Okay. Diamond Queen, it won't stay in the pen. Okay. So, What has worked for me and most everybody else is either use a new tip. If you've used a new tip, then there is a stainless steel single placer that I sell in the shop as an option to these, an add-on to these. And the inside of it is a lot deeper. The hole is much deeper than, like, say, the copper tips that come with our standard pins. And it works like a charm in those tips. I can get them to work just fine in my copper tips as well, the plain tips that come with our pins. But I do have to have a new one. And if it does come out, I just dirty it up and then put it right back in there. And after 3 or 4 times, it gets adjusted and it works just fine. Does the tip have a deep well or a shallow one? That impacts it too. Yeah. Thanks for the repeat since I picked up a few of the ones I missed. Good deal. I'm sorry, Christopher. Yes, coffee cake sounds good to me too. Soak in Dawn dish soap for a bit to neutralize the oils, then let dry. Worth a shot. But I have found the deeper the hole, like the ones that I use, the steel tips that I use, has a very deep hole. So when I use those, it's perfect. They don't come out of it at all. And like I said, I added those. I bought those in bulk once I found out that they worked so well. And they're like, I have them pretty, the tip, I think Lee means, is the metal tip to get the leftover residue out of like a pre-used tip. But hold on a second. Where was I going? Oh, I bought the tips in bulk, the stainless steel tips in bulk. And I've added them as an add-on to the glue dots. You don't have to get the tip if you don't want to, just pay for the glue dots. But if you want the stainless steel single placer tip, then you can get that for an extra $4. I mean, I'm just charging $4 for the tips. I think that's a pretty decent, fair price. You can get more of them on wait, Team YouTube, we understand that you may be eager to continue streaming on your channel. What? I'm really confused. Can you guys see this from Team YouTube? What am I getting struck for? I'm really confused. Team YouTube says, hi, the Uncrafty Crafter. We are writing to inform you that your channel has been issued a strike for violating our community guidelines. As a result, your channel is in the middle of a strike period. We understand that you may be eager to continue streaming on your channel, but we must caution you that doing so while under a strike puts you at risk for termination for ban evasion. What the frick? I'm really confused. What did I do or say? I think it's someone who's changed their channel name and are messing around. Let me click on it from, I mean, the only thing I can think about that we've talked about was the SHOOTINGSs, right? From earlier today, we were talking about mass things. Someone sent a complaint? About what? It's a bot. It says rain. You can report it. Oh, you can? Let me go to YouTube and click on, because sometimes you can click on the channel name and like see what their it says that they joined March 17th, 2023. So yeah, it's definitely a bot. I think that freaks me out though. Let me go to my email. If that was legit, I would have an email from Google. And I don't have anything, so. Yeah, it's a bot. It's junk. Sorry, guys. I will send them an email. I'll screenshot it and send them an email and say, can you look at this and see? Okay. Cheryl, I know. That's what I was thinking. That's the only thing that I could think of when we were talking about that earlier in the live stream. I know that they don't like it, but I don't know that they can like ban you for that, because it's not like we were talking about something that happened in the news, you know? Yeah, exactly. Something like that would be an email, not sent it as a live chat. Their profile's new, yeah. Crazy pants. Nice try. Okay. Okay. I'm scrolling through. Yeah, Christopher like deleted it, but I can go back and see it from my end. Hold on. Screenshot it and send it to YouTube. Yeah, that's what I plan to do. Let me go back and do that real quick before they like try to take it down or something stupid. Okay, here it is. View. Okay, I got the screenshot. Okay, got it. So whoever it was could still be here. Yeah, they can be here, but I've screenshotted it, and to be honest, as bad as I hate to say this, they're probably not even what's the word I want to say? Because when I clicked on the account, it had like several different like languages. So I'm wondering if it's just not a bot, or like someone that's not like, don't take this as an offense to anybody like overseas, but yeah. Any of your mods will still be able to see it as well. Yeah. Screenshot the profile too. Yeah, let me do that. Let me see. Go to channel. Okay. If I, okay. I took screenshots. Good deal. I know people everywhere do crazy stuff. It doesn't necessarily have to be China. It can be anywhere. I mean, you know, you have all kinds of like hack things happening from like all kinds of places. Crosland said, "That's crazy when I heard you read it." I know, right? Back to what I was trying to say, though, to Diamond Queen 2020. Yeah, the glue dots work best in those really, really, really deep stainless steel single placers. So, and like I was saying, I have them for $4 as an add-on to my glue dots on my shop. But you can also, and just so you know, I'm like not trying to make like buku bucks or anything on the tips. You can get like bulk tips like that from AliExpress or anywhere else. Amazon, you can get them everywhere. So I just wanted to have them as an add-on because I'm always saying, excuse me, and on my instruction sheet talking about using new tips. And I accidentally found out that they worked in this particular tip. And they work like a dream in that tip. Rosalind, yeah, I had the same one. She said, I have a single placer that Jenny's talking about, and it really works. Yep. I really like that tip, too. Gotcha, Suzanne. Yeah. You just never know about people. You never know. Great convenience. Oh, well, you guys, it was 11:37. I had the bejesus scared out of me a while ago with the whole YouTube whatever thing. So, I'm glad we figured out that, thanks, Rosalind. I'm glad we figured out that that was not legit. Too legit. Too legit to quit. All right. I'm going to go, though. I'm going to go shut my computer down and get my little area here all put back together. I got to take my flowers from Joanna back to the kitchen. And because I got to put them in there. That's where I like to look at them in the corner of my kitchen cabinet. And I can't leave them in here because Jolie would have a field day with my flowers. So no, thank you. If you like podcasts, look up Darknet Diaries. It's eye-opening. Ugh. What's it about? Tell me. Signy, they're ready now. You can grab them now. Just head over to my Etsy shop, and it should be one of the first things that you see. And the title is Sample Size Oh Snap Dots. And you can click, there's two options inside there. You can pick whether or not you want a single placer tip or which scent you want. You can put all the different scents in there. You have a good night too, only being Chris. Thank you guys. And Lisa's now, I really have to go. They just gave me the 5-minute warning. Those bots are bullies, that's for sure. Stories web. Okay. All right. All right. Well, thanks you guys for coming and hanging out. Always, always. I will see you in one of the live streams over the weekend. I hope you guys have a safe and happy weekend. Enjoy the weather if it's pretty where you are. Enjoy the inside warmth if it's not pretty where you are. And have fun diamond painting, I guess. I love you guys. I'll talk to you all later. Video a thumbs up before you leave. Bye, everybody. Bye, bye, bye.